1925, Baden-Baden, International Tournament. The protagonist takes his seat before the chessboard, fully aware he's up against a truly formidable opponent, an expert in Indian systems and perfectly at ease in closed game structures. On the other side, you have a dangerous player, fully prepared to fight for the initiative right from the very start of the opening. Even so, he decides to avoid the main theoretical lines, taking the game to less explored territory and initiate an early fight, choosing to play the Trompowsky Attack. This begins with d4, where your opponent will usually continue with knight f6. Let's take a look at this. Our second move will always be the same. After d4, we're going to play g5, moving directly into the Trompowsky Attack. From this position, we immediately put pressure on the f6 knight, which proves quite uncomfortable for black. The first question that we need to address is, what happens if your opponent responds with c4? At first glance, this appears to be quite a good move, because the knight retreats from the threat and also counterattacks the bishop, giving the impression that it refutes the second move, ag5. In that case, we will continue with h4, defending the bishop. In most situations, that bishop will eventually be captured, because the knight on e4 is unstable. It's on the white square, becoming a clear target. Then we'll attack it, forcing black to lose tempo, retreating the knight or exchanging it. Most often, the exchange happens after c takes g5 and h takes g5. With this, we get the very advanced pawn that has gained a lot of space on the king side, and furthermore, we activate the rook from its starting square thanks to the open h file. This rook will be a serious problem for black in the long run. Black usually continues with e6, a natural developing move that also attacks that advanced pawn. Here, a very interesting line appears that involves a sacrifice. Instead of defending the pawn, we play g6. At first glance, this sacrifice isn't easily understood, but it makes a lot of sense. With g6, we attack the h-pawn, and remember that we have the rook behind. Black cannot capture with their h-pawn because they would lose their rook, and that constitutes a first trap. Usually, the opponent will realize this and play fx g6, accepting the sacrifice. We then continue with e3. At this very moment, the opponent still doesn't quite grasp the full reason why we sacrificed that pawn, but the undeniable truth is that the black king's kingside is no longer the same. Black will want to castle, so they will play b7 with that idea, and we will respond with bd3. Here, there's already a clear threat. Bishop takes g6. This is a very important resource that you always need to keep in mind. For example, if black plays something like c6, we can play a takes g6, and black cannot capture because they would lose their rook. Additionally, we are attacking the h-pawn twice, which is extremely dangerous for them. The opponent may or may not realize all of this, but they will typically proceed to castle, creating the impression that everything is completely under control. However, after a mere 7 moves, the actual truth is that the white position is already a winning one. If you want to learn how to make your opponent uncomfortable from the very second move and play games with clearly defined plans right from the opening, then this attack is an ideal tool for you. BlackChess Academy, the best chess training.